So how about that heat wave, huh? If you are out in this heat, please be careful. Make sure you're getting enough water and make sure your salt intake matches. Not there. Oh, it's pretty bad in a lot of spots, unfortunately, at the moment. We're getting hit by it pretty hard here. Not as bad as many other places, thankfully. So today's gonna be the final Look Outside stream, and then I don't think I have a whole lot left in Look Outside, especially given the fact that I have received a few spoiler-free hints as to what to do correctly. Um, and after Look Outside, if we have time, because I do go into work early today, we have some soup games to get through. The Soup Jam 2026 ended. All the games are in, and I have one of them on standby, and then I have another thing. Uh, if that ends up also being too short, and I still feel like going, but this might be a shorter day. Soup. Yeah, it's soup time. Maybe, maybe it's soup time. It will be soup time soon, for sure. On well, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna start cracking into some soup. A thing that can be famously cracked into. Let's get y'all in. The game was a little loud last time, it turns out, so hopefully the balance is a little bit better this time. Okay, so I want to continue from this file. I believe it was the final file. Yes, okay. Jean-Pierre, we're out of blank tapes. Get some from the convenience store. This cash should cover it. Okay. We are so back. Alright. So, I know that I am looking for a painting that is the color of outside. And I know that the one I gave was white, so the answer is not white. Turn the feed off. And I know I have to go after this guy, Panopticon. Stay back. You are not allowed here. Okay. I think like part of my frustration yesterday was that I had simply played for too long. I need a little break and I wasn't taking it. But I feel ready. I feel ready to approach and attack. Get the final ending. Or this ending, I should say. Ooh, recording. What does that mean? That's scary. What does it mean to be recorded? Record this. Putrefaction. I've been enjoying. Burning from acid. Oh, okay. Stabs from the shadows. Oh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, eat. Okay. I think I get what recording does now. That's very, very cool. Star Marble. We'll save that. That sounds awesome. Jump attack. Okay, no one's being recorded at the moment. explosive shot. Yeah, let's save that. Oh, not bad. The dead security guard monster strangely resembles an office chair. It even appears to be a seat. It's facing the TV. Place something on the seat. I have to place something on the seat. Army guy figure. You don't know what to do. You put him on the seat so you can watch the TV. Okay. God, imagine showing the outside to a drawing and then the drawing, like, gets all fucked up and scary. You want to put the guinea pig on the chair? Oh no. Let's see what else I've got. Okay. But we've been such good friends. Yeah, alright. Fucked up, fucked up. Wait, I do still have the blank VHS tape, right? I assume so. Okay. Oh. Oh. Now, you're gonna be niceies to me, right? Because we've been such good friends. You're gonna be really niceies to me because I pet you and play with you a lot. That's definitely what's gonna happen here, right? Okay, nope. Alright. Damn, feels bad. It is what it is. This ain't Undertale. Okay, but sometimes it is a little... I don't know, sometimes being niceies has worked. It's worked like once. And you know what what they say, if it works once, it works all the time. Wait, have I been... That's another thing I have to investigate. Have I been using... Like, I realized earlier today, like, have I been accidentally using a broken weapon with Sam? I was like, huh, I don't remember fixing Sam's weapon. Okay. Oh no. Okay, we're good. I was using the shears for a bit, is the thing. Oh, that's why. I gotta be honest, the sea cucumber loafers putting people to sleep and then the trident doing like sleeping damage, it's not as strong as I thought it would be because hitting them again just wakes them back up, it seems. Yeah, certainly it's fine to overdo this save. You don't know if sleeping enemies... They do with this trident, it says, I think. Increase damage on sleeping targets. So, like, it does make some of my hits do extra when I do Octo Strike. They're recording. Right. Not quite locking it in, but feels like I did it correctly there. Okay. Maybe if you have someone slightly faster to proc the sleep so you can have Sam do the extra damage immediately. Maybe, but then it would probably only be his, like, first 1 or 2 hits of it. Like, that might be a good idea. Basement. Beautiful basement. Concrete floor feels cool to the touch. I don't think I need those things anymore. I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Where is... That's floor 1. We need to go floor 1. Like, I'm doing pretty good in battles, all things considered. I'm not, like, super concerned. You're not art boy. Also, in order to even get the art, I probably have to take back the art. Who got the art? It was the person directly across the hall from the art guy. Okay. Sebastian? Is it Sebastian? I only killed him 12 times. Blank that bites. I'm trying to remember his name. I'm already not good with names. When you add the time between streams, it's terrible. Frederick that bites. You know what? I never did catch up with the pipe. Maybe the pipe is de-piped. That's Eyes Ballroom. Ellen. Probably not necessary to get in there. Here we go. Alright, so there's that room. But what I need to do is get into this one and be like, hey man, I gave you the wrong painting. Really? Well, that's fine, as long as you can replace it. Alright, well, thank you for... Okay, this is the one I'm, like, the least confident on. Okay. A painting here, too dark to make anything out. Feel it. Dry. Not it. Looking for one that has the color of the outside. Presumably the sky, then. Feel it? Okay. And the dude, I do remember him saying it's in the back. These are dry. Wet. Take it. Now when I go back into the light, am I gonna smear my finger and see? Red. That ain't it. I don't think. Like, I guess it could be. It's pretty fucking orange out there. Wet. Yeah. I'm gonna go with my instinct here. Blue. Fuck off. I have an offering. Painting, 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 painting. There. Fine. Fine. Never mind. No, you lost your chance. I was gonna fight you and now I gave up. I need to swap manuscripts. But I'm also not 100% sure which manuscript it is. We have a clean one from the writer's room in a manila envelope and a loose set of typewritten sheets. Description of something you didn't read closely enough to discern what. Looks complete. And this is the noir novel, is the other one? You don't need that. Let's see if we can find the pipe. Does not mind. Keep going into this one. Let's see. Oh wait, isn't it like an open door situation? That room? Where's that? Yeah. Dang, you're still not out? Dripping pipe, it has been like 3 days. Should like pick it up and just like try to hit it against the ground a couple times. Just need a little extra push. Let the girl take her time. She's been taking her time. She's taking my time. A real shitter get off the pot type situation, you know? Okay, now I have to remember which one wants the manuscript. And which one wants some other shit. There's one in my room. There is... Yeah, no, here you are. Well, I suppose that's fine. Do you have something even more suitable? Photograph. Okay, no, you can have the photograph. You have the one that worked. So I have to re-find the other two. Not too hard. Because I'm pretty sure one of them is in the basement. Isn't the lady... Barrel. Yeah, Barrel's down here somewhere. Okay, I guess we're fighting these. Wiggles. That's not a set of multicolor Australians. Where's the Rainbow Australian singing gang? That's not Wiggles. You hide. Okay, stayed asleep that time. Oof. Trying to remember. He's out this way. Yeah. Okay, Barrel. I got a vision of the future, and I'm gonna. Oh, I don't even have your offering. I haven't given you. It's the loose manuscript. Let's take this to Jasper. Oh, right. So you want. What you want? Oh, right, the footage. Yep, that's definitely it, 100%. Almost certainly. Wait, did I? This is the old solution. Platoon Mars. And then up here we have these two. I don't remember what's in this room. Some useful stuff. And bullets. Okay, where are Jasper's ground floor, which is why I had to grab those. We should take it back? Suppose that's fine. So long as you have something better. See, crumpled manuscript. Yeah, don't use that. I have something better for you. How's this? It appears to be a manuscript. At glance, it strikes me as a loose work in progress filled with notes and crossed out passages. Could a description of the visitor be hiding in these words? We will accept this. I do believe we have all the offerings for the ritual now. Say the word once you're ready too. We'll set out for the roof. With every passing moment, our chance to communicate with the visitor grows smaller. We must find offerings. I agree, but there is something more pressing we must first attend to. Home sweet home. But what's a home without cinnamon? It's all ruined. Hey, I have junk for you. Nice. Her pointy claws scrapes against your fingers. It's always while I'm trying to do shit. Frozen veggies with beef. Eat some beef with veggies. You share the food with 6 people. You also get leftovers. Those are gonna go bad. Most curious. So despite initially being an insect, you've developed human speech and intelligence when you looked outside. This is correct. I was born a cricket. Simply remarkable. This invalidates everything I theorized on the nature of the visitor's transformations. Seems I must start over. The ritual will work, right? The ritual's gonna work, Aster. The ritual's not invalidated, right? Because a man is a cricket now, or a cricket is a man now. Interesting. Your previous theory. What was it? That the visitor's gaze was a sort of de-evolution, that it reverted life forms to a more primitive state. But that is exactly what happened to me. Hell yeah. Don't let him talk down to you, Morton. Oh, don't worry about it. Look at the eye. Oh yeah, this guy. Hey, you in there? I'm looking to make friends. We saw this guy yesterday. Hi. Hey, how are you doing? Open up. I just want to talk. Have a chat up with your buddy Dan. I haven't had anything to eat in a while. Thought maybe you could help me out. Yeah, of course, buddy. Come on in. All right. Right on. Finally, somebody opened up. You and me, we're friends, right? We're buds. You're gonna help Dan, your friend. Yeah, we're friends. Yeah, damn right we're friends. All right, so promise me you won't freak. I promise. So I looked outside. And it's had some kind of effect on me. No need to be so dramatic. I got a bit taller. Just the same old Dan. The same old Dan. Now, seeing as we're such good friends, you don't mind doing me a solid, right? I need 5 kilos of blood marrow. Yeah, you're nothing. I know you're nothing. I remember how fast you went down last time. I feel like you're freaking out. I told you not to freak out. I do have to wonder how these sound effects were, like, made. Plenty of variations on, like, mayofist.wav. Alright, got plenty of friends in my apartment. It is 12:09. I have to imagine to get that many variations on such disgusting noises, you'd have to do it yourself. Do find it hard not to just hear his voice a lot of the time. So we could finish Blood Ghoul Orgy 3. We've done that before. I also did like a platformer one. Yeah. The unlabeled cartridges. Just trash. Reptile Football, a football game where all players are reptiles and amphibians. Some dinosaurs too. That rocks. That sounds like a UFO 50 game. We'll play that. Reptile Football represented an appeal to the rare cross-section of reptile and football fans. Needless to say, the series did not last long, and you have never heard of it. Oh no, it's European football. Soccer. Well, might as well give it a try anyway. The game is kind of strange. You play as a single character on a football team and can't switch, so you spend a lot of time just standing there waiting for the ball. You picked a Brontosaurus character. The game is alright. You're enjoying it. 2 hours. Reminds me a little bit of there's a like newer Jeffiat video about a fighting game called Imp, where every single character is unlocked with its own disc. And there's like 50 different discs of this video game to collect. It's a really good video. Highly recommended. You decide to pick up Reptile Football again. Hell method to sell games. Apparently they were only $5 each. Which, you know, times 50 is a lot, but you know, you could pick up 3 of them for your kid and they'd have a fighting game with 3 characters for 15 bucks. There's no story mode and no explanation as to who the characters are, so you pick a pterodactyl this time. He can fly around the field, which feels like cheating. You manage to get the ball and score this game. This game is alright. You're enjoying it. It is now the evening. Is it evening enough, though? We will see. Save here. I'm gonna get as far into the D&D campaign as I can. Hopefully the final day that we are alive will be the final day of the campaign of Mazes and Wizards. And if that's not the case, then it's just simply not the case. I guess, if we run up against the clock or something, I guess we reload. You're back. That is another ending I could see. I could just also see what happens when you run out of time, since we're so close. Mazes and Wizards. Okay. It is the evening, Lyle. But if you're not ready, you're not ready. I'll go play video games for a couple hours. I'm real hooked on this Reptile Football. I do like the only achievement that isn't hidden that I do not have is the one of collecting all the cartridges. And I suspect that might be because the guy told me, don't buy all of them. And I respected it. You're getting the hang of the game now and managed to score a few goals. It's not really fun per se, but at least you don't feel helpless. The game is alright. You hear a knock at the door. Ooh. Scary, scary. Oh, yeah. Strange hairy guy looks outside your door. He looks around skittishly as he waits for you to answer. Hello? Open up, I feel sick. I need to... Ugh. Oh no! Ah, how did you do that when you were asleep? I keep passing the door. Alright, Lyle. How you doing? You're all ready to play? Okay, let's start then. When we left off, the party had just encountered Zalmoxis, who soundly defeated them in combat. With only the clue that they need to find the Fortress of Final Dusk, the party escapes the tower to find that they're in Daggermark, the City of Thieves. Excuse me, coming through. A boy bumps into you. I did not give that a boy name, or a boy voice. A boy bumps into you while walking through the crowded city market, and then bolts by. You walk on, pursuing the market goods. Until you realize your coin purse is missing. A tale as old as time. The boy must have taken it. Hey, what the heck? That's not fair. You're not allowed to steal. Pretend to be a mark and catch him. Filling up another leather pouch with stones and placing it conspicuously on your hip, you sashay down the market row, pretending to peruse wares. It doesn't take long before you feel a small hand rummaging at your hip. You swiftly grab it. It's the boy. Sir, please let me go. I just need to feed my family. Chop off his hands. Yeah. I've heard... Whoa, hold on. Okay, the chop off his hands line has Sam's name above it. Yeah, I've heard that sob story a million times, usually because I'm the one who's telling it. Oh, what is Helen thinking? Oh, Helen, your opinion is the one I care about. Oh, right, he's playing as Sam. I forgot about that. With a sigh, you release the boy. He evidently needs it more than you. It'll be rough without supplies, but you're sure you'll make it. You stand in the heart of Daggermark, the City of Thieves. The city has a reputation for both its incredible danger and its incredible riches. As you stroll through chaotic market stalls, you can't help but feel that reputation is warranted. Rough, suspicious men cast glances while merchants hawk their wares. You need to head to the Fortress of Final Dusk to find Zalmoxis, but you might have time for a detour. Walking through the market stalls, you see several items that catch your eye. Perhaps you'd like to make a purchase. Ooh, let's get some jewelry, please. Venturing equipment. You spend several hours securing the necessary supplies for the long trek to the Fortress of Final Dawn. Torches, food, rope, potions, bandages, bombs. Alright. We didn't explore dangerous alleys last time, but kind of just because it seems like a dumb thing to do. I'll do it this time, though. You decide to look for some adventure in the back alleys of Daggermark. There's always something happening in its bustling streets. It doesn't take long before you hear a scream coming from the particularly seedy alley. You rush to the source of the sound. Help me, please! A woman surrounded by 3 intimidating masked men shrieks. They point their daggers towards you. It's a trap. Hey guys, it's time to be heroes. I'm Sam the hero, and I do everything right. Stand back and watch. The bandits step back, confused by your inaction. The woman likewise looks confused. When the bandits make no attempt to rob the woman, it dawns on you that this was some kind of ambush. They lured unsuspecting people into this alley to rob them. With the illusion shattered, you make the first strike, attacking the bandits before they have a chance to figure out what to do. The fallen bandits were carrying a significant amount of ill-gotten gold, which is now yours, and with that, you leave the alley. Good work. You need to head to the Fortress of Final Dust to find Zalmoxis. Tavern. You step into the Magpie's Dagger, a seedy pub in the heart of the Daggermark slums. Dangerous men glare at you as you sit down at a table. Listen for rumors. You eavesdrop on the conversations of other tavern goers. Other than the terrible crime rate, the one topic everyone's talking about is the Dragon of Forsaken Valley. Apparently, it's been eating travelers and merchants. Better not get involved. Let's talk with the party. It was an illusion. We weren't fighting the real Zalmoxis, merely a projection. Hey, let's look around town some. I bet there's all kinds of fun stuff to do there. Wow, we sure showed Zalmoxis, huh? His shit-eating grin is so good, actually. Are there any more rumors? No, it's the same rumors. With Daggermark at their backs, the party strides off into the horizon, toward the Fortress of Final Dawn. But before they get there, they'll have to march through the Forsaken Valley. What dangers could ensue, we'll have to find out next time. Wow, I love playing games with my wonderful human friends. I'm having so much fun. Well, good, because you're doing it again tomorrow. It's not too late for some for some more reptile football, is it? You decide to pick up reptile football again. You unlock a new character, a T-Rex in a backwards hat. He drives around the field in a go-kart, making him far and away the best character. You score dozens of goals, utterly humiliating the opposing AI dinosaurs. You're very familiar with this game now. You still wish this was American football, with brutal tackles. You'll need to do it yourself. You learn running tackle. It's getting late. And a knock at the door. Sam preferring American football over European is crazy. Ram into the target, receives a damage bonus from your defense. Interesting. Also over Canadian football. I'm not familiar with Canadian football. It's like the same but smaller fields. I think most Canadians prefer American over Canadian. Well, that's probably why I haven't heard of it. Nobody's here? Oh, there is something on the floor. You pick up a fireman's axe. As you fall asleep, you feel like something is watching you. Some leftovers have rotted away. Sophie has found special marbles. Steel, bouncing silver, bumblebee. The bumblebee marbles will be helpful in that fight if it does what I think it's going to do. Only 2 days left. 2 days left. Good morning. How are you doing today? What if we're wrong? What if we're supposed to look outside? They change. That's right, they change. And what if those are, I don't know, good changes? Shedding their old and worn humanity for something new, like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. These people seem better? No, I don't think so. They seem insane and monstrous. Maybe we shouldn't look outside. Sorry. I think I'm just rambling. I haven't slept in a long, long time. So what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last spoke? You tell her a bit about recent events. And then the car swallowed you up, and you had to fight the dashboard as it drove you to hell. And then I'm sure you jumped over Niagara Falls. Come on, Sam. That's so sad. The author went mad after writing down his experience seeing the outside. I almost want to read it myself, but I'm afraid it would drive me mad too. Maybe I already am? It wasn't just hell, it was car hell. It was that they were taking me to that scene from The Brave Little Toaster where the cars get scrunched up into cubes. Sentient cars get scrunched up into cubes and then they're dead. That's so sad. Becoming so obsessed with your writing that you actually become a typewriter? Wonder what I would turn into. Maybe a telescope. So that's what Aster looks like. You weren't wrong. He really does dress like some kind of wizard. Though I'll admit, I expected him to have a big white beard. He seems like a nice fella. A bit odd, but I feel like I could get along with him. Whew, so you've been through a lot, huh? Sorry about earlier. I'm just tired. I won't look outside. Goodbye. Alright, we are making a save. At 6. I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget. Now, pretty much everything from here on should be stuff I haven't seen before. For the most part. We have some time to kill. Until D&D. And I am still capable of swapping a couple of the things. In case the ritual goes wrong. I just really have to hope it's not the CCTV footage. But, break time. Ads are gonna start here in a sec. See y'all in about 3 minutes. And we return. Alright, it's been a while since I've looked at any of these things, just because it's like, you know, it seems bad for you, overall. Spent some time browsing news sites, nothing new or interesting today. Alright. Social media? Only nonsense and bots. Social media makes you feel a little bit less alone, but it can be a bit stressful. Betty has grown quite a bit overnight. Coffee. Take 4 cups of coffee to drink on the go. A gift. Cloth. Thank you. Speaking of, we're gonna spend today making stuff. Make a pale fluid. Which we can then use to make a reagent. And a knock at the door interrupts my chemistry. Who are you? A hefty man wearing a hood is standing at the front of the door. He's carrying a bunch of bags. Potato sacks. Hello? Hi, I'm selling food. You want any? Open up and we can trade. Oh, fuck yeah. Hello. We chat for a little bit. He doesn't know much about what's happening, but he's been keeping away from windows. So let's get to business. Would you like some food? I'd love... Do you have a drink? Yes! Yes, you are my savior. Favorite character. Baki. Take some Baki. Some cola. some of this and some of that, and okay, we'll clean you out. Not like I'm using this stuff for much else anyway. What can I sell you? Not using any of this, right? 81 marbles, wow. Obviously we have to keep mazes and wizards. How about some porn? Sell that. Not gonna be drowning anytime soon. All right. That's oh, there are like key items that I can sell. That's interesting. I already sold some of the figures. We just gotta sell the rest. Let's trade again sometime. Come by literally any time of any of my playthroughs, please. What did I create? Reagent. With, tonic. Healing spray. Vinegar, mushrooms, laundry detergent, and unknown drink. I guess just a vague tonic. Explosives. All right. We finished reptile football. Forget about it. Screamatorium. Scariest game you ever played. Gave you nightmares as a kid. Play it. The spooky ghost on the screen. Even though you played Screamatorium as a kid, you barely ever played it. It gave you horrible nightmares. You play as a photographer in a haunted house. You tepidly take your first steps inside the old rickety house, remembering how much this game frightened you as a kid. Your mission is to take pictures of ghosts. You occasionally think you see things at the corner of your eye. It's creepy, but you're kind of enjoying it. You play for 2 hours. You hear a knock at the door. Hello? Still nothing. Nobody's here. Oh, something on the floor? A simple key. Bothering me while I'm trying to play Screamatorium. You resume your Screamatorium game. Ah! Your first jump scare. This one really got you as a kid. A skeleton falls out of an old travel trunk. You expected it, so it doesn't hit that hard, but it is kind of creepy. You cautiously creep through the creaky house, looking for ghosts when... It's creepy, but you're kind of enjoying it. You play for 2 hours. You resume your Screamatorium game. Your first ghost! You'd see a translucent apparition hovering in a dingy, padded room and snap a picture of it. It's a little girl in a straitjacket. Once again, creepy but not really scary. It's creepy, but you're kind of enjoying it. You play for 1 hour. You hear a knock at the door. So many friends in my house. A teenager holding a square box stands in front of the door. It smells like pizza. Hello? Hi, yeah, you order a medium chicken pizza? Yeah, I did that. Hi, I'm at the right place, I think. I got a medium chicken pizza. It'll be $9. Sure. Yeah, maximum tip. Ah, nice. Thank you very much. There should be a little hidden meter that tracks how well the player takes care of, or like, you know, treats service staff. And if it's low at the end, you just explode and die. I think it does matter for next time you get that encounter if you do. I think I have gotten that one once. Maybe Screamatorium isn't really as scary as you remember. You wander through creepy hallways, taking pictures of ghosts and other anomalies. The jump scares don't faze you like they used to. Maybe you're too old now. You get effects getting better ones on repeats? That makes sense. It's creepy, but you're kind of enjoying it. You've grown a good sense of when jump scares are coming, which inspires you to attempt scares of your own. You learn the skill Screamer. It is now the evening, but we know that the evening is not good enough for Lyle. It has to be deep evening. Let's check this skill. 8. Ah! Deals shock damage to all enemies. Bolstered by user's level. May cause panic. How obnoxious. That sounds good. That sounds like it has utility. We've got some healing sprays. We've got first aid kits. We've got bombs. We might be good. I guess we play one more thing. Just to see. You can play this for a long time. I like that description. Mad Wheels 97. That sounds like a winner. I've been waiting for someone to come out with a game that, like, has the Twisted Metal vibe again. I think I did see someone attempting one. You put the old Mad Wheels 97 back on. You've played this old kart racer to death, but it's always fun. You start a new championship. You're a bit rusty. You end the first championship in 5th place. You do a bit better in the final 2 races, though. Get the feeling something good might happen if you manage to get 1st place in the championship. Maybe you should play this again sometime. I assume that pop-up is because this is a game you, like, start with. Therefore, it might be one that a player, like, sees first. I can't wait to jump scare the outside. Oh, you know what? Before I do this, take a look. I have restocked some items. Have a look. Take everything. What's this? Perfect. Take it. What's this? Oh, that's that. Bleh. Bleh. Don't eat it. Lyle, my man. You're back. You're all ready to play? Okay, let's start then. When we left off, the party had just left Daggermark, a hive of villainy, for the fortress of Final Dawn for a final showdown with Zalmoxis. But to get there, they'll need to pass through the Forsaken Valley, one of Arcania's most treacherous stretches. Your trap worked brilliantly, the mighty stag is ensnared, and you'll have enough food to make the long journey. But as you approach the magnificent beast, its eyes light with an intelligence. I am Yormaz, child of the great god Ubazal. You must not harm me. Gods mean nothing. Let it go. I thank you, noble travelers. Though I cannot offer you anything as thanks, I can assure you that Rubizal will remember your mercy. With that, the stag bounds off into the forest. You wonder what its words could mean. Boring. I wanted to eat a god. You fear the wrath of a god in a silly game. I can only imagine how afraid you are of the visitor. No, I just know that. I know how it works. We're gonna get bailed out of a situation later. An ominous mood hangs over the camp as the party settles in for the night. It's been an eventful journey so far. Goblins, tombs, treasure. And yet, somehow you feel the greatest danger is still to come. Maintain your weapons. Pulling out your whetstone, you decide to sharpen your weapons in preparation for whatever lies ahead. Without warning, a horrible roar blasts from overhead. Massive wings billow wind in onto the camp, sending tents and supplies flying. It's the dragon of the Forsaken Valley! Stand and fight. The dragon simply ignores you, brushing you aside with its mighty wing. It grabs one of your pack animals and flies off into the night. Your camp now in disarray, you look to your companions. The dragon didn't kill you. This time. What do you want to do? Lay a trap. Right, lure it out with game, then get in position. Setting out some freshly roasted game from a recent hunting trip, the party gets into ambush position, patiently waiting for the dragon to take their bait. It doesn't take long for the hungry dragon to return for seconds. It lands by the slain deer and tears at it with its mighty maw. Now! I will pelt it with spells. Caught completely off guard, the dragon is stunned as the party goes in for the strike. Ibuprint scores a particularly devastating blow to its neck. The dragon launches itself into the air and attempts to fly away, but a well-placed arrow brings it down. It crashes lifelessly to the ground. Congratulations, team. Although the dragon wasn't carrying its treasure hoard, the party still collects a few valuable scales. With the dragon defeated, it's time to leave the Forsaken Valley. You pack up your gear and head to the pass leading to Zalmoxis. A massive citadel looms ahead as they leave the valley. There's no mistaking it. This is the Fortress of Final Dawn. The final battle with Zalmoxis will soon be at hand next time we play. I'm willing to see this through. Are we already done? I wanted to play a prank on Lyle. So I think, do we have another day in us? Do we have another day? I don't think we do. Do we? Can we go from 1 day's left to no days left and have the no day be the last day? Let's take a look at our calendar. Okay, no, it says we have 2 days left. Oh my god, we're gonna make it. We're barely gonna make it. All those leftovers go into waste. It's okay. We didn't do this. You have intrusive thought while you shower. You remember the time you fed the baby rat to the wall. Was there anything else you could have done? That poor thing. You shower for about half an hour. You have soap and hot water, so the shower is very effective. Nope, there's literally nothing else you could have done. Probably not. It's getting late. You should probably sleep. It's now night. But I haven't scrubbed my chompers. Strangely, you feel great. Yay, I can scrub my chompers. There's a really good comic called Death Bulge. They made an RPG recently, actually. I wouldn't mind playing that at some point. It's been on my mind for a long time. There's a really good recurring bit in that comic where a character like dunks something, and there's a specific pose they do where it's just like their legs are like, they're like flying through the air, their legs are like spread eagle open wide, and they're like dunking it like between their legs. And there's a really fucking good one of like a baby being dunked into a trash can that way. Awesome name for a comic. Yeah, it's like actually so good. I love it's such a good touch that when you are like here, you hear it. You can hear the pull. As you fall asleep, you feel something brush through your hair. Some leftovers have rotted away. Sophie has found special marbles. Sophie has also found 4 regular marbles. Hey, Sybil, I ain't got shit to say to you. All I did all day yesterday was play Mazes and Wizards. And, have you ever heard of Reptile Football? Oh, Reptile Football. I love that one. Good morning. How are you doing today? Something feels different today. I can't explain it. But it feels like something momentous and final is about to happen. I feel strangely sad, Sam. So what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last spoke? You tell her a bit about recent events. Even grainy security camera footage of the outside changed him? Absolutely do not look at those TVs, Sam. Well, that wasn't too bad. Will we talk later? I don't know. Something feels different. Goodbye, Sam. End of the world. Still gotta water your plants. Is this always flashing like this? Okay, well. That was a waste of my time. What do you want? Oh, there's a new message on that phone. Hello? Nobody's here. Oh, there is something on the floor. A metal bat. Maybe, okay, there's not a new message on the phone. Okay, it just always has a light. See if we can get a new new little interaction between all our friends. Let's do pork and we done pork and beans? What's something new? Cooking school increased. Eat some pork and beans. You share the food with 6 people. You also get 9 leftovers. That's a lot. Oh, you bug man. I see the little act you're pulling. It doesn't fool me. Whittle act? Oh no, I thought he meant Morton. Whittle act? Oh no, not me. I'm just a silly little bug. I would never do anything bad. That's right. You are a silly little bug. I made it my life's work to squash. So if you step out of line and do anything that could jeopardize Sam, I'll send you to meet your princess. I mean, Blue Man. I'm looking forward to it. Get along! Everyone get along or I'm not making no more pork and beans. I'm playing Mad Wheels until everyone gets along. You resume your Mad Wheels 97 game. Some of your friends join in to play. Yay! You finished in 3rd place this time. Now you're getting back into it. Helen grabs a controller but just drives into a wall. She stares blankly at the screen. Sometimes she laughs for no apparent reason. Philip decides to join you this time. He spends a surprising amount of time driving in the wrong direction. This is still a lot of fun. 20 XP to everyone. Play for 2 hours. Yeah, no, I absolutely love that occasionally they come in. This is the 2nd game that Helen has tried to play now. Genuinely, I should probably try to do a run at some point where the goal is just the games. Play as much of the games as possible. Get them only progress enough to get the games. You sense that she is on the couch with you. You resume your Mad Wheels 97 game. Some of your friends join in to play with you. Get as many party members do. You finally get the gold medal in the championship. You feel ready to challenge the hardest cup again. You never did beat this back in the day. This is still a lot of fun. You play for 2 hours. Almost noon. What are you gonna do now? You guessed it. Mad Wheels 97. Some of your friends join in to play with you. The toughest races really kick your ass. You start practicing in the time trial to get a better hang of them. Next time. You missed all the very missable ones, but those are supposed to be missed your first time. Interesting. Helen somehow got really good at this game and finishes a few races 1st or 2nd. This is still a lot of fun. Missed all the very missable ones. I have to assume that some of those have very nice prizes behind beating them. And then at least one of them is just some bullshit. Some of your friends join in to play with you. You did it. You won gold on the toughest championship. Finally, you are Jet Moto. Philip mutters angrily under his breath when he takes 2nd place. This is still a lot of fun. The feeling of remaining in control while moving at high speeds has inspired a new skill in you. You have learned Nitro Boost. Boost your party's agility and evasion for 30% for 5 turns. Help stave off sleep status. What? Oh, it's you. Humphrey is at your door. He seems impatient. Hello. Don't make me wait, kiddo. I got a lot on my plate today. Prop it up, kiddo. The valuables. Got any new stuff? Huh. Okay, let's see what you have. 5 items. Mazes and wizards. Just ditch it on the last day. Not bad, not bad. I'll take jade earrings for a 140. Shake on it. Yeah. How about this? Nothing. Nothing else fine. A little bonus. First aid kit. That's pretty good. Hi. Cloth. Alright. Probably don't have enough time to beat another game. Except for Blood Ghoul Orgy, which we've done already. On stream. Let's look at Catafalque. Famously difficult platformer with a horror theme set in trap-filled catacombs. Is a well-known platformer series about vampires and castles. You played the game at a friend's house as a kid, so you're already familiar with it. Yeah, there it is. Our Castlevania. The game is a doozy. You remember it being hard, but your skills have decayed over the years. The platforming segments are okay, but the first boss is brutal. Morton isn't as interested in the game as he is with you picking up every item and collectible you can find. He diligently reminds you when you've forgotten an item, even if you don't need it. Papineau takes a shot at the game. He's terrible and his hands are far too large for the controller, but he enjoys watching you defeat what he dubs the forces of chaos. The game is a struggle. -1 morale. I'm pretty sure my morale is like pretty good. Hello. A man draped in unseasonably thick robes stands outside. You hear countless bits and baubles click as he moves. Hello. I have some good things for sale. Open up. Okay. Hello. I come bearing many interesting treasures. We chat for a little bit. He seems a little cagey about where he comes from and where he finds his goods. So, are you interested in commerce? Eye amulet. Grants immunity to blindness and increases crit rate. We'll leave that. Okay, we're good. Very good, very good. Thank you for your business. What time is it? Okay. You think back on that little projection room in Vincent's apartment. Wonder what that place was for. Could it be useful? Maybe if you had some projector slides to use. You shower for half an hour. You feel great. I am the most hygienic gamer. Let's lose some morale. You diligently play through the first level again and manage to defeat the boss. You've only got 1 life left and quickly lose it in the second level, a brutal ice world. Morton hovers above you as you play, eagerly pointing out every collectible and pickup. He doesn't seem to understand the game at all. Papineau watches with bated breath as you clear out a catacomb of skeletons. He's worried about how dusty it is. This game is a struggle. You're knock at the door. Ooh. You look interesting. A person in doctor's attire stands in front of the door. Although a mask covers her face, you can make out tired, sunken eyes. Hello? Hello? I'm a nurse, and I have some extra medical supplies. Are you interested in trading? Hi. Thanks for trusting me. Some people have been pretty skittish. She's been spending a lot of time caring for the wounded nearby, and has heard some almost unbelievable stories. So does any of this medical gear sound interesting? Probably. Thank you. Thank you. I just hope you don't end up needing any of this. You know. Well, yeah, you never know. May as well buy it out. You never know when Cut the Falk gets, like, really, really tough. You feel the cobweb shaking off as you blow past the first 3 stages. You're finally getting the hang of it. The 4th boss, a vampire wizard who drinks your sister's blood, and a shocking plot twist stops you in your tracks. You have a brief argument with Morton when he insists you pick up an axe power-up. Even though it's a clear downgrade, you finally relent and take it, if only to make him stop. Papino keeps a tally of all the enemies you defeat. At the very end, he proudly announces that you've vanquished 536 foes of mankind. The game is a struggle. You play for 2 hours. It's getting late, you should probably sleep. Oops. Well, hopefully night is basically evening. No! Okay, well... Alright, we may as well see what happens when we oversleep. We played video games for too long. I didn't register the, Is there anything I want to do before this nightmare ends? Now might be my last chance. Just sleep. Is this really gonna be all over when I wake up tomorrow? Some leftovers have rotted away. Bad ending. Rainbow marble. Ooh. Sophie's found regular marbles. Now early morning. This is it. 15 days have passed. Is it really over? The hole in my wall's gone. Only 0 days left. You spent some time browsing news sites. Nothing new or interesting. That doesn't sound like it's over then. I can't talk to anyone. I can just make them briefly flash towards me. Your strange neighbor isn't there. So that's it then. Time to leave and see what the outside is like. You feel her clammy hand touch your back. Over the course of 15 days, the world as you know it ended. The cataclysm is over, but the nightmare is only beginning. The true death toll can never be known, but more than 2/3 of humanity is wiped out in half a month. Of the few that remain, most are transformed in grotesque ways. Those known as the Cursed are so heavily warped as to no longer be recognizable as human. The most terrible consequences of the disaster, however, are the 100 gods. 124 gargantuan monsters. And they still gotta go to the DMV. Highly intelligent and powerful. Utterly inhuman in body and soul. It's estimated that they alone are responsible for 1/10 of the disaster's original death toll. Some believe them to be humans who won the cursed lottery, gaining powers many orders magnitude above the others. Others think they are alien overlords left behind by the cataclysm. The 100 gods are the tyrants of the New World, and their follower cults become the closest thing to the government. Rebuilding a semblance of society under the iron fist rule of the 100 gods is slow. Some of the cursed are, luckily, retaining portions of their human sanity, but are plagued with terrible after effects. Depression, paranoia, and psychosis are common. Their integration into society is a challenge. Medicine is now in very short supply and often has unexpected results on their strange new biology. Nobody ever truly understands what happened. There are so many mysteries, and the new world is overwhelming. Few have the energy to look back. The one mystery in particular still eats at you. Many completely vanished on the final night of the disaster. Your neighbor Sybil was among them. The door to her home was left open. An enormous hole marks the outer wall, as if something reached down from the sky and plucked her away. What really became of her? No going back. Fast forward button. I do hope someone does a sequel fan game based on this ending because it feels really juicy. Oh, interesting. Look Outside Civ fan game where you play as the 100 gods. One of the 100 gods. I got a better score this time. I guess it makes sense. I didn't fuck up a ritual. It's because I played more video games instead of worrying about real life. Okay, so it is... $5:33. We can simply play different games. Forget about it. A surprisingly difficult puzzle game that tests your memory. Cute, forgetful little frogs. Is a cute little puzzle game with colorful frog characters. The puzzles look kind of simple, and it strikes you as a little kid. It strikes you a little as a kid's game. A frog mascot throws gems from the top of the screen that you have to line up. Occasionally, a fly will buzz by, and the frog will eat it. It's all very cute and cartoonish, and not too challenging. The game is cute and light. You enjoy it. You play some more, developing a few strategies on how to effectively stack gems. You also try out the story mode, which is about a frog trying to get to work, a gem stacking factory. The game is cute and light. You enjoy it. The next stage is quite bizarre. The frog has a nightmare where he gets eaten by his boss. He has to collect enough gems in his boss's stomach to make him regurgitate. Instead of top-down gem stacking, you're stacking from the bottom up. You play for 2 hours. It's almost noon. The little frog guy bursts out of his boss's stomach in an explosion of gems and guts. Now he's the boss of the factory, and he makes all the other frogs stack gems for him. It's still fun, but it doesn't draw you in like it used to. And yet you keep going back. The little frog guy becomes kind of a tyrant at the gem stacking factory. He gets pretty fat and starts looking like the old boss. Scrawny frogs offer him gems on a platter, which he eats up. You feel like Forget About It has run its course. Maybe it's time for you to rule the factory too. Maybe you should try bossing people around a little. You learn the skill Croak Orders. Boss an enemy around into fighting for you can charm a target for up to 4 turns. I don't think we're gonna get much use out of that, unfortunately. Wake the Blood Knight, very bloody beat 'em up style game with a dark fantasy theme. Wake the Blood Knight is a hyper-violent beat 'em up in a grim, dark medieval world. It has a reputation for being somewhat edgy. The game is a pretty standard beat 'em up, except for its absolutely excessive brutality. Every enemy you kill explodes into nonsensical arrays of bones and organs. Enemies range from typical skeletons and wizards to hyper-realistic zombified peasants. The first boss is a horrifying pregnant zombie woman. After you beat her, a zombie baby pops out of her stomach. You feel the Blood Knight begin to awaken as you crush its skull. Morton flinches as you crush the zombie baby. He seems more than taken aback. Papino gravitates toward the TV. Although he's put off by the gory mess you're making, he loves the thought of purifying chaos and evil. The game is pretty gross, but it passes the time. -1 morale. Play for 2 hours. When a game is so gross, you lose morale. What? It's just shoot. Playing video game. You resume your Wake the Blood Knight game. The second stage is called Ultimate Wizard Death. The Blood Knight must charge through literal hordes of wizards, sending limbs and entrails flying in his mad advance. An announcer boldly declares, 10,000 dead wizards, as you splatter a defenseless Merlin across King Arthur's famous round table. The Blood Knight is awakening. Morton, who sat quietly beside you the whole time, gets up from the couch and goes to the other side of the room. He's clearly disgusted by you. Oh, wow. Wonderful. Simply amazing. Is this really what's inside his head? Is he gonna do this to me? I never trusted Merlin. The game is pretty gross, but it passes the time. It is now the evening. Okay, it is now the evening. How much evening do we have? Is it still the same amount of time? Same time? Yes. Okay, I think that means we have time for literally one more play of a game before we have to go to D&D or M&W. We're gonna disgust all of our friends even more with our M-rated game. In the next few levels, you control what looks like a medieval combine harvester and mow down hordes of zombies. In the crowds are innocent puppies and babies that you can't avoid. Blood decals splatter the screen, obscuring your vision until you can no longer even see what's going on. All you can hear are the screams of ghouls getting run over by your machine. The Blood Knight will soon awaken. He appreciates the dirty jobs. The game is pretty gross, but it passes the time. So sadly, we will not be awakening the Blood Knight. We'll grab everything from the nurse. We'll go to M&W. And then we just hope that the stuff we've picked up is the right stuff. The thing I am least confident about is still the painting. I'm still worried about the painting. I'll have to find the, well... You want to know? I suppose so, yeah. At this point, probably. You're all ready to play? Okay, let's start then. Painting is fine. Okay, painting is fine. At last, you stand at the foot of the Fortress of Final Dawn. It towers menacingly above desolate, flame-scorched wastes. The soul of the land has been drained. Inside is Zalmoxis the Soul Reaver, foe of all mankind. You step inside, ready for your final challenge. As you venture deeper into the hallway, the white, mold-like growths on the walls begin to pulse. White spores drift through the air, causing you to choke, grow dizzy. The air grows so thick with spores that you're not sure you can proceed. I don't see the problem. Burn the spores. No, you can't do that. Don't burn the spores. No fire, okay? Why not? Because I am allergic to fire. I'm role-playing a character allergic to fire, and I will die if you light one. I'm allergic to fire before. It just started right now. I'm role-playing a guy who just started being allergic to fire. So, yeah, no burning the spores, alright? No spore burning. No burning the spores. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry, Philip. Skipped your dialogue, Philip. After a few minutes, the spores have completely burned out, leaving nothing but ash and smoke behind. The corridor is now safe. This is the worst day of my life. You face the undead Leviathan, braved the Soul Prism, and even freed the dire golem in the Fortress of Final Dawn. One final challenge awaits you. As you stand in front of the Eternal Archway, you know that in mere moments, your final confrontation with Zalmoxis will be at hand. This is the final battle. Get ready. I'm not nervous, guys. We got this. I sure hope the bad guy doesn't kill us. We've got this, guys. With both great courage and great trepidation, you step through the archway of eternity into a field of stars. All around you drift countless indescribable space phenomena. Meteors, planets, gases, colors you had never dreamed of. And before you stands none other than Zalmoxis. Damn, our wizard friend would have loved this shit. You are finally here. I have yearned for this day for so long, 1,000 years. What force do you think brought you here? I want your loot. It's really good. I want your loot. A sad reality that you are driven by greed, but that will change. No, it is not fate, nor destiny, nor evil, nor good. It is love. The love that a father feels for his child. The undying love that remains, even from beyond death. I have waited 1,000 years to see you again. My son. Ooh, does this mean we have to kill Iberprince now too? Wait 1,000 years? 1,000 years ago you were taken from me. Your soul was destroyed through no fault of your own. For 1,000 years I toiled. I ripped the souls from the dead, the living. I experimented. I learned the deepest, darkest, most forbidden magic. It took 1,000 years of manipulating souls to bring you back, but it was worth it. To see you before me once again, my son. I love you, Dad. Okay, great. Great. That's good, son. I mean, I've had to do terrible, terrible things to bring you back. Desecrate souls, mutilate them, but it was worth it just to have you, the soul that I most covet. I make one offer to you. Join me. Lead an army of soul-scorched undead with me. Let us take every soul together. Okay. I should have killed you at the start. What? After all we've done together, this is how you end it? Wow, a completely psychotic, sociopathic choice. I wouldn't have expected that from you, Iberprince. Yes! Yes! Join me. Reunite with the soul that saved you. The soul that made you. Together we will devour all souls. You join in Zalmoxis' reign of terror, raising an army of undead and marching across the land, causing terror and mayhem wherever you go. You reap the souls of everyone you conquer, performing cruel and twisted experiments on them. In time, you conquer the whole world, enslaving every living soul. Well, that's that. Aces and wizards, everyone. You, kind of picked the bad ending, Sam. You want to redo it with the good one? Oh, let's stick with this. Fine. Yeah, that one's way better. So, after the pain I endured, the millennium of sacrifice, the unbearable agony, this is my thanks. Evil is too gentle a word for the things I shall do to your soul. Zalmoxis' hands begin to glow a deep, almost black purple. He chants ancient, forbidden words to a spell long forgotten, a spell of soul rending. We have to kill him before he gets it off. You charge the magician as he recites his unholy incantation, slamming into him and knocking him off balance. Your sword pierces his heart, runs all the way through his wretched, ancient body. He tries to howl in pain, but no sound escapes his lips. Yeah, before he gets it off? You telling me this came in the mail? And then he disintegrates into dust, the ashes of a soul long extinguished. He is dead. Zalmoxis the Soul Reaver is no more. Father, some crimes are punishable only by death. Woohoo! I knew we could do it! Oh, what a disappointing ending. And so the adventurer's journey was finally over. Zalmoxis had been defeated. They returned home as heroes. King Oramus rewarded them with incredible riches, and the bards sang of their victory for ages to come. Well, that was my Mazes and Wizards campaign, guys. I worked pretty hard on it. What did y'all think? It's over. It was a good experience, but I don't need to do this again. I wasn't sure if I liked this at first, but it was pretty fun. I bet it'd be even more fun without all the boring grown-ups. Wow, what a thrilling conclusion. Thanks so much for inviting me to play with you. Holy shit, it's finally over. Thank God. Well, thank you for playing, everyone. I forgot how embarrassing Zalmoxis was as a character. I wrote him a long time ago. The whole soul-stealing thing is pretty corny, isn't it? I guess I didn't see that at the time. Seeing this again after so long, I guess if I ever play this campaign again, I might tone him down a little. Anyway, thank you. I hope you enjoyed Mazes and Wizards as much as I have. So we've got our ads. Our ads have started. Make my way back up to home. Well, no, because if I go home, it's not gonna let me like do stuff. Maybe it won't let me do stuff anyway. Maybe we won't be able to play Mazes and Wizards. Okay, maybe I'll just go to the... Let's go let them know we're ready. Up, 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 up. All right. Take a quick, like 1 minute break, basically. I'm gonna refill my water and be right back. That wasn't too long, was it? Let's use the roof access key. Let's hope that we have everything right. Let's go. I will not be making the error in judgment of making one of the astrologers my party member again. Absolutely crazy to be bringing Sophie out here, though. That's so irresponsible. You're outside. You don't feel any different. She can handle it. She doesn't even have dark robes. I can't believe it. We're outside, but we're still human, sane. It's working. The visitor protects us. He knows. You excited? We're almost there, moments from making true contact. I brought a little television here to view the VHS tape you found. Let's see. Yes, this is it. From my vision. This is exactly right. I knew it. I knew my vision was true. I'll head to the ritual. Meet us there when everything is ready. I can't wait. Okay. There's one. Greetings, compatriot. The time has come to prepare the ritual. You truly believe the visitor's image to be on this photograph? It's nerve-wracking to look, but I must. Oh, there is something on here. Oh my, it's truly him. A photograph of the visitor. I'm in awe. It's even more beautiful than my dream. Very good. Meet me at the ritual site. I have an excellent feeling about this. Yeah, that's because you ain't seen someone crack open into like a bunch of gummy worms yet. The time of judgment is upon us. I hope we are found worthy. Only a few preparations remain. It's time to look at the writings you've brought us. It's a manuscript, the final lucid thoughts and observations of a writer who saw the visitor firsthand. Yes, I believe this says... It's perfect. The gripping, poetic description. It captures the emotional truth behind the overwhelming sublime. Very good. Please join us all at the ritual circle once our preparations are complete. It's the fated hour at last. You're supposed to try to read them and take them back out before it... What? You're supposed to try to read them and then back out before it kills. I'm having a hard time parsing that. Within this bag is the painting of the visitor. I know it in my heart of hearts. So you read through and it's supposed to become gradually obvious that it's the visitor and you gotta stop before you get killed from it. Interesting. Yes, this is his form, as seen through the flawed human eyes of an artist. Perfect. The use of color. It is beautiful. This is exhilarating. Alright, I'll head to the ritual site. Meet us there once everything is ready. Oh, but I sure do hope the artist is all right. I would love to meet them. It would just... I would just be so bothered and upset if anything actually happened to the artist who painted this wonderful piece. All 4 astronomers have correctly prepared their offerings. Time to head to the ritual circle and begin. Oh, hello, who's this one? Hello. They're approaching each other. They're going to kiss. Oh, never mind. Just passing each other. Hello. Hi. Oh, these are great. These are great. No, I'm stepping on your eyes. I'm sorry. You look up to the sky. All you see is thick, dark clouds above. We are here. Oh, here we are. Finally. It is time we call out to the visitor. But it's overcast. I can hardly see him through these clouds. Will he see us? He has to. He watches from light years away. You don't really think some clouds can stop the visitor? Let's get this started then. O mysterious visitor, we have brought a manuscript describing your form. We seek to chronicle you, commune with you. O strange voyager, we have brought a recording of you. We seek to document you, commune with you. O great observer, we have brought a painting of you. We seek to see you, commune with you. O dark whisperer, we have brought a photograph of you. We seek to understand you, commune with you. Heed our call. We look up upon you now without fear. We want you to do the same. Yes, his gaze is upon us. Blessed day, joyful day. It is time, it is time. I feel it. We will ascend. Ooh. All right. Screamer. First attempt at Screamer. Massacre? Oh no, unstalks targets is the best. So unmask and then massacre maybe. We'll save that. Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn. Damn, damn. Okay, okay. That does like a solid amount of damage too. okay. They fucked that turn. Here we go. Alright. Screamer. Stalk. Spore Cloud. And how about you use that explosive shot? Yeah, just go for it. Chaos Quartet. Sophie found a marble. Not the time, Sophie. Unless you find a really good one. Octo Strike. And you're stalked now, so maybe we do a Massacre. This also says very high damage on stalk target versus this one that's just high damage on 4. So let's just stick to stab. Especially since I won't be able to do it again if I use that. Burning from acid. Leaf is almost down. Exploding spores that deal very high damage to all enemies. Interesting. I'll try Spore Cloud again, though. No effect. Oh. Oofa. And it gets to attack. Okay. Alright. Healing spray. Healing spray. Healing spray. And actually you try Spore Cloud one more time and you healing spray. Okay, I don't think this thing is gonna get spored up anytime soon, unfortunately. Let's try the Puffball Burst. Seems like this thing also does not end up sleeping. Trident damaged. That's not great. Oh, spores. Spores happened. Oh, did Philip get exploded? Is that what happened? Oh, something has occurred. What is this status that you have? It's just a ripped up version of your face. Perhaps a medication. No. Oh, he's like dead. Oh, well, took that just fine. Hello. We are so sorry, Sam. We didn't mean to attack you. We lost ourselves and attacked a friend. Shameful. Now listen very carefully. We can retain our sanity for only a moment, 10 seconds at most. We have slowed down our perception of time to make the most of it. You are in the eye of the storm, Sam. Human minds cannot inhabit such an absurd body without coming apart. When we lose control again, it will be for good. Once this moment ends, we will obliterate you. You need to run away. You cannot defeat us. But before you go, ask us anything. This is humanity's last chance to understand what happened. Do not waste it. What do you want to know? Jesus. Okay. How do we stop the visitor? That doesn't seem possible. We are utterly powerless against it. We can only hope that it loses interest in us. Ask more questions. We don't have much time. You help? Help you what? You are already starting to change. I can see it. You have two choices. You can kill us, or you can run. Killing us might be better for humanity, but running is better for yourself. I can still answer questions. Yes, we are still good. Can I commune with the visitor? No. Not with us here. The visitor chose us, if that makes sense. But maybe if we weren't here, you could. I think we can do one more. How can I kill you? Weird question. I don't know if you can. You should just run. Don't try to fight. Something pointy? My eyes are sensitive. Maybe poke them out. Don't think we have bones anymore. I feel squishy. That's weird, man. That's a weird thing to say. You want them to live or not? We should help them kill us. Red Eyes have a point. We should try to help. Think bullets might also work. You should run now. We don't have much time left. Oh, Philip. So it goes. You're still around. That is the weakness. I am barely holding on. You need to go. Now. Go! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't miss. Blinded. We're sorry, everyone. This is the end. Loving embrace. Ooh, very cool. Oh wait, Sam has like a shitty weapon on. It's like half broken. I should have fixed it. Oh well. Stab. Oopsie. Maybe that's fine. Maybe it's literally actually fine. Ah! Sophie. We love you all. Your eyes burn. Ruby Ray. Betty. Betty, it's your time. Exalted 4 fell asleep. Exalted 4 wakes up. It seems like you want your slowest... Well, not necessarily your slowest. It's like specifically whoever is before the enemy. Did Betty not go off? There we go. I have to say, Octo Strike is crazy. I can't help. Ooh. Yellow Eye Shock. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh. Sophie. It is time for things like elixirs. It's literally the last fight. Why are you holding on to them? Green Ice Melt. Okay, well, it woke her up. Why did, okay, Philip is failing the items. Philip is, like, trying to use items and failing, I think. Like, the game registers it as a thing that you can do, but you can't. Stock. No longer blinded. Preparing a mighty attack. Okay. Alright. So basically get fucking ready. My invulnerable syringe. Oh, shit. It didn't get to use the attack? They saw my invulnerable syringe and got scared. They're like, nah, man, there's nothing I can do about that. So tiny. Still just thinking about that poor mom being like, you took Sophie where? Into the eyeball of the visitor? Sam. This is you. Gurgle. Sam. Ooh, 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 stuff. What are these, Sam? Observations of you. Observations. I don't understand. What is this one, Sam? An impression of you. Is this is me? And these. Yes, recordings of you. And this. Is this me as well? These are thoughts about you. About me? I don't understand. We want to understand what you are. You understand me. Are we different, Sam? We are different. Yes, I understand. You are you. I am I. We are separate. You are many. I am one. We are... You are destroying our world. I am hurting you. I understand. I feel something new. I am sorry. Should I go somewhere else? When we look at you, we get hurt. I break things when I look. When I understand, I should go. I have never seen anything like you. I have not thought before. This is also new. I should go. Thank you, friend. Friend? Yes. I will not forget you. I will think about this for a long time. Before I go, do you want to see me? I see you now. You do not. How to say? This is not me. This is only an impression of me. I can show you the real me. Will you look? Yeah, all right. I will show you. The visitor plants a vivid image in your mind. You feel vertigo as a sense of sheer scale overtakes you. Your mind, for a moment, feels the immensity of this body. It seems there was a slight misunderstanding regarding what it meant to truly see his form. There is no mere image. You feel this. You are given a glimpse of the visitor's proprioception, its own subjective experience of itself, of its own body. This was a mistake. A big mistake. Oh no. The image shifts, the scale grows, there's more. Your mind shifts in response, absorbing the information. There's too much. You were already overwhelmed before, and the image has grown 100-fold. Your mind frays at the edges. The image shifts again, the scale grows. There is more. Parts of your brain are wiped clean. Your understanding of language, your perception of time, memories of your childhood, gone. Devoured by the ever-expanding idea that was planted there. The image shifts again, the scale grows. There is more. More of your brain has been repurposed to experience it. Your mind still drinks. It cannot stop no matter how full. The image shifts again, the scale grows, there is more. The visitor's image screams into your ears, fills your nose, blinds your eyes. Every nerve of your body feels it. The image shifts again, the scale grows, there is more. Every engram melts at the visitor's revelation. Synapses form and reform to accommodate overwhelming knowledge. Less than 1/100th of a second has passed. Your brain cells implode, their molecules reforming into something new and unfathomable. The true death toll can never be known, but nearly all of humanity is wiped out in just a few months. The visitor left behind a terrible beast. Its countless limbs, tipped with sucking mouths, devour people by the dozens. With every victim devoured, the beast grows larger, their bodies assimilated, limbs lined with teeth. Within a few years, it has spread its immense form over the entire world. Its titanic body curls around every city, uprooting trees, toppling buildings. There are signs it may be intelligent, and some have tried communicating with it, to disastrous results. Soon its maws become as common as trees. No one is safe. It will find you and eat you. Repurpose you. The creature has the entire world in its grasp. It's just ripping this dude's skin off. Yeah, that one wasn't even like, you know, its nature. That was personal. That one annoyed him. It chokes the life from civilization, and soon it is all gone. A few survivors hiding in caves and ruins are snatched away one by one, the limbs crawling into the earth like millions of roots. The world would never recover. And the creature, it feels nothing. Its mind is blank. Perfect ritual. So, there's not going to be a game after this today. It's just going to be look outside. I did have stuff ready just in case, but what I want to do now on stream is do that fight again and not look at the visitor. I do want to see that on stream, and then I think that'll be look outside. The Mush audio engine is really good. Like the name of that. I gotta be... Oh, good. We saved here. We saved here. That's good. Yeah, hold on, all-knowing truth. We have to, duct tape something real quick. Sorry, Philip. You're just exploded right now. But at least I won't lose turns on trying to make Philip use items. I'll ask some more questions. We can get away with that. What is the visitor? It is a blind man feeling its way in the dark, but its touch is corrosive and it just found us. It's given us a pat down right now. Ask more questions. We don't have much time. Where is it from? It is from very far away, though it's visited the neighborhood before. It didn't see us because we didn't see it. I can still answer questions. This bit of having limited questions you can ask was something he was doing a few times. Why am I still human? I don't think you are. No, you're definitely not. Sorry. The changes will come all at once. Very soon. I think we can do one more. The world be saved. I don't remember if I asked that. The world as we know it is over. Maybe in thousands of millions of years, something resembling humanity can flourish again. But unfortunately, no. We cannot save the world. This is the final moment in history. You should run now. So I could run. I could also just run. See what happens when we run. Let's do that. We're so close to getting like yet another ending. We may as well run. Oh, is this like a failed ritual? Same? Oh, no, it's different. The true death toll can never be known, but 90% of humanity is wiped out in half a month. The angelic abomination that the four astronomers became are responsible for the vast majority of the death toll. They fly through the sky screaming, leaving death and chaos in their wake. Their victims are siphoned into them, leaving piles of clothing behind. Just like Left Behind. What remains of humanity is utterly powerless against them. They rule over the earth unopposed. There are some who, in their despair, offer themselves willingly to them. They hope the angels' victims are not obliterated, but rather ascended to a higher state of being. Perhaps they are taken to a better, kinder world. A paradise. I think when you met Aster, you could ask him a bunch of stuff, but it turned out to be kind of a lot for that early in the game. Although you have obtained some answers from them before they lost themselves completely, these offer little comfort. There are many mysteries that will forever remain unanswered. One mystery in particular still eats at you. Sybil. Screaming sky. Really a shiny gold achievement. That's the coward's achievement. Let's see how many kind of curious about some of the achievement numbers on here. Survive 15 Days has 10% of players doing it, and Truth, which is looking upon the visitor's true form, has 11% of players doing it. Assuming there's like some overlap in the players that have done both. Ultimately not bad, as long as like none of your end game achievements are like at least one of them should not be a shiny gold achievement. As in like a rare one. There's a game I always think about that's like, it's very impressive. It's called Venoneth. It looks very, very nice. It's a like rolling marble game, but I'm always struck by the fact that when you finish the first of like 5 worlds, it tells you that only 20% of players have done it. And it's like, ooh. 20% of players getting like a 5th through the game is really rough. So like, I think it in many ways it's kind of like a miracle if you can get, you know, 10% of players to the very, very end. Yeah, like that's kind of just standard game. That's how it goes. I saw that Germa's been streaming this recently. I think someone else too. Why is it watching us? It's curious about us. I think it's curious about our ability to view things without changing them. I'm very interested in watching the Germa streams because I know that Germa really likes the game too. You don't know other big names? I think Holly Hollowtones wants to play it, or has at least once, and wants to get back into it. Which is really exciting. She's one of my favorite streamers. Where will it go next? It will continue its journey through the Milky Way. It will return in a few hundred years. How are you holding up? Playthrough so far was so fun to see. Awesome. She's one of those streamers that really likes to play video games like they are toys. It's really, really good. What kind of stupid question is that? Don't waste questions. We don't have time to think about that. Well, I think it's sweet that you still care. Okay, I'm worried that I'm gonna lose my mind soon. Worried that I'm gonna hurt my friends and they won't even know it's me. They won't know that I don't want to do it. I do really like that the visitor itself is so... like, it doesn't know. It doesn't know what it's doing. Let's Octo Strike, and let's stalk, and let's just attack with you, because that's all you can do now, and hide. There we go. We're doing some more damage, maybe a little bit more. You should not do this. Once we lose control, we will pulverize you. You need to go now. Nope. Never leave ever. Bouncing shot. I like that it's from space, but sometimes it looks at you and it's like, you are a centipede now. Good job, Sophie. 8% of Dark Souls 2 players are missing the achievement you get for dying. That's interesting. It's kind of like when you boot up a game and it gives you an achievement, like, just for pressing start, and you see that 80% of people have it, which means that 20% of players didn't get past the, like, start screen. Oh, you failed to burn anyone. Interesting. Screamer. Probably not gonna work, right? Panic. You're not blinded. Okay, yeah, no. Stab. Attack, and... do those explosive shots. Dark Souls 2's biggest shooters that I know are people who can no-hit all the bosses. I do have a friend who really likes Dark Souls 2. I don't think she's, like, that cracked at it. Uh-oh. I think it's just that that game's design philosophy kind of, like, appeals to her. Your boyfriend played it and didn't like it. It's a divisive game. I have very little intention of playing it. I've played the first one and liked it. I liked it decently. I didn't think it was, like, the most fun game in the world, but I liked it. It's more punishing than most of them. 6% of the players are missing the achievement for creating a character. I do have to wonder how much of that is because they've just, like, already played it, and then they booted it up, and they're like, I don't feel like doing this. Oh, wow, it didn't even get to, like, charge up an attack. The Souls gamers say they want a game to grind your dick to multiple when it actually does it, yeah. Alright, this time we're not gonna look. This time we're gonna be like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to see that. I am gonna pick the same options, though. I don't really want to mess that up. I'm not 100% under the impression that you can mess that up. What is this? Hello. Sam. This is you. Sam. What are these, Sam? Depictions of you. Observations of you. Observations. I don't understand. What is this one, Sam? An impression. This is me? And these? Also me? Yes, recordings of you. And this? Is this me as well? Those are thoughts about you. About me. I don't understand. What did I say here? I want to communicate with you, maybe. You communicate with me. Are we different, Sam? Yes. Yes, I understand now. You are you. I am I. We are separate. You are many. I am one. You're destroying our world. I am hurting you. I understand. I feel something new. I am sorry. Should I go somewhere else? When we look at you, we get hurt. I break things when I look, when I understand. I should go. I have never seen anything like you. I have not thought before. This is also new. I should go. Yeah, thank you. I'm not gonna ask this guy questions. He's gonna break my brain again. Friend? Yes. I will not forget you. I will think about this for a long time. Before I go, do you want to see me? I see you now. You do not. I see enough of you. How to say? This is not me. This is only an impression of me. I can show you the real me. Will you look? Seems like a bad idea. Maybe it is too much for you. Goodbye, Sam. You spend more time in the visitor's awesome presence until finally it departs. You're unsure how much time has passed. Seconds? Minutes? Hours? Days? As you drift back down to Earth, you feel as though you've been in a daze. You slowly realize how much your interaction with the visitor has changed you. Suspended in the void as you were, you had no idea that you'd grown to such an immense size. You gradually become aware of dozens, no, hundreds of enormous new limbs stretching in all directions. Fear begins to set in. Every limb branches into dozens more, then branch again into long, flexible fingers. The fear turns to panic. There is too much happening all at once. Every enormous fingertip pulses with strange new senses, like 1,000 little antennae capturing unfamiliar signals. You feel their skin ripple like water. There is movement under the surface. Thousands of openings yawn open at the tips of your tree trunk-like fingers. Inch-thick tongues furl out of every crease and fold. You must have thousands of these tongues, each like a little worm covered in sensitive, fleshy bristles. Hang on, not bristles. You can see out of these. 1 trillion pinpricks of light. Eye stalks covered in sensory cilia. This is too much. You can't keep track of all this. No. They're not just eye stalks. They have mouths too? Noses, tongues, hands. Why? Your mind is a tiny ship in the middle of an unfathomable ocean, your sails battered by the tempests of sensation. You take a deep breath, inhaling from a cluster of holes where your face used to be. Out of habit, you suppose. A deafening whistle erupts from all around you as you exhale through 8 billion spiracles dotting your colossal form. You feel as though the entire world heard you exhale. You take another breath, and another. The storm is abated. Somehow, miraculously, the ship remains afloat. It will take a very long time for you to get used to this grotesque new body, but at least for now, your sanity remains miraculously intact. The true death toll can never be known, but nearly 1/4 of humanity is wiped out in half a month. Hey, that's actually as good as we've gotten, I think. You use your considerable new powers to help your fellow humans however you can. You become quite adept at performing hundreds of tasks at once. Others hesitate to trust such a grotesque creature at first, but your reliable help quickly extinguishes their misgivings. Rescuing hundreds from collapsing ruins and helping in reconstruction, you become a beacon of hope in this strange new world. Every day your form grows, despite not needing any sustenance, and you quickly put your new gargantuan limbs to work. Within a few years, you become known as the Protector of Earth. With your tectonic body having spread over the entire world, you have had a hand in the reconstruction of almost every city on the globe. That's a really good shot with the bow tie and everything. City governors petition you to grow in their direction to help in their repairs, and you receive dozens of honorary citizenships. Some part of your body is always attending some kind of ceremony somewhere, cutting a ribbon with a novelty pair of giant scissors. You also have a very different perspective on the world now that you're everywhere. Your limbs become as common as trees. Thousands have one-sided conversations with some part of you every day, talking to the clump of Sam limbs in the backyard, confiding in you like you were an old friend. You hand out handshakes or hugs when needed, but mostly just listen. The cracking open a cold one with the boys. 2 cold ones. The earth feels small. Its people feel familiar. The way you embrace it with your countless limbs, it almost feels like you are holding it in your hand. As different as you've become from them, these are your people, your friends, and you will do anything for them. It only takes a few years for the world to fully recover from its encounter with the Visitor. You did not do everything yourself, but you were certainly a big help. This great cataclysm even seems to have brought the world together. There's a lot to grieve. There is also hope for a better future. You are surrounded by friends. It feels good. You are very happy. The end. Well, that's a nice ending to leave off on, I think. I like that, I like the inversion of Sam going from, like, being a guy who stays inside all of the time to literally becoming the outside. Well, that was Look Outside, everyone. That was absolutely fantastic. Ads are about to start, but I am probably actually heading off as soon as these credits are done rolling. I could take a look and see if I can dump y'all off somewhere, or just leave you scattered. But we'll play games tomorrow, for sure. Oh, right, when I tab away, it stops doing that. Well, you know, we've seen these, like, quite a few times. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording, and I'll leave y'all... let's raid Disgruntled Puddin'.